Have you tried much Wishiwashi Wars yet, Jack?
I haven't tried Wishiwashi at all, I must admit. I'm gonna try this until this weekend. Doesn't go well this weekend, I'm gonna assume it's the worst version of Wishy Walls and play that for a week. And if that's bad, I've then got 1 week to go back to Chord Zoro.
British Brazilian, Nobby, Danny, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Today's stream, me and Joe are hoping to get lots of data for our spreadsheet.
Yes.
See how many games we can get in one stream. Wagzak, welcome. And you. I meant to get a drink before stream as well. I'm nearly run out of water.
So me and Jack both have a cup this weekend, so we're going to be testing some stuff.
Oh, are you playing Wishy Balls now? Is that what I asked? Interesting.
Yeah, I got some circuitries last night online, so I thought, why not give them a go? What time is it in England? 8:15, or just gone. Let's check some prizes. We have our lightning energy. All 4 puzzles, 3 max pots. That might be something we want to Gladion. Okay. You have a good deck.
Starting a bit late. No, we start at 8:15 every week.
Trying to see us all play trees and Table 1 play frogs. Is Table 1 practicing frogs for expanded? Interesting.
I've had Azul on all day whilst revising.
Is he still night marching? Oh no, he's playing Tread.
No, yeah, he finished his 50 games of Night March and he started 50 with Tread now.
Sick turn, Joe. We did it. What meme matchup am I playing? Up against Volk, it looks like.
Part of the chat box is covering your face,
Oh,
Joe,
yeah,
for good
I
or for
see.
bad.
Let's do that. That works. For some reason, it floats between different face cams. I have 2 face cam things. I don't know why. Sometimes it just prioritizes one over the other. Let's get the Wob active so Power Heater takes a long time.
One of your best friends bought into Pokemon. Good.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. It's always good to have someone IRL to test with and play around and test ideas with.
Oh no, what have I tuned into? What's up, J-Monk? Welcome.
So be safe field blowers for exactly float stones. They've already played 1 Guzma, 3 of them to go. I'm going to keep playing N, it looks like. What am I going to play in Leipzig? Still a long way to go before Leipzig. Till I'm sure I know what I'm going to play.
Have you got a page for this in the spreadsheet, Joe?
No. We can do.
Get it in there.
I think we want a hand refresh. Lusamine isn't great. Crushing Hammer not great here. Yeah, I think we just want a hand refresh. Don't worry, I won't be playing this for long. I just want to clock some games in with it to see how it feels to play. Feels pretty boring. I guess Lusamining other Lusamines is something you can do when you have nothing else to do in your turn, huh? Okay. What would I recommend? There's lots of viable decks right now. Zoroark archetypes look to be pretty strong. I think Buzzwole Lycanroc is also something I'm heavily considering. That'll be the other deck I test a lot today. Okay, he's hit his first Guzma. But he couldn't take the KO. Weird. Really weird decision. So he did it without steam ups. Really weird. What can Skylar get me that helps? Crushing again, not great here. N can cycle me into Lightning, which could be like the best card I could hope for. We know they don't have Fire in their hand though. The play's always Skylar, it's just what the best card from Skylar is. Parallel City can potentially force an extra turn, rather than waste a max potion here. Crushing Hammer could force extra energy and extra plays as long as it hits heads, though. I think this is the safer route. I like holding on to stuff like Countercatcher and N because we'll punish his KO of Xurkitree. I could put down Wishiwashi just to thin it from deck. Even though we are a mill deck, it's still good to thin our own.
Oh, my prize in this game is super hard.
Okay, let's see if he can, or if he wants to dig into a Fire Energy. This means he can't just sit in Shell Trap. Well, he had the Field Blower. That's also fine. And he is going to go for the big discard. So, stall play plus N. Recycle this hand. Seems good. Got a lot of fire energies to get through. Yeah, Jack's here. He just hasn't been talking. Scarlet for Handiwork. I think that was not the right line because I wanted to combine the N and Countercatcher next turn. Isn't Volt the hardest matchup for this deck? Yeah, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Playing the most intense game against a Ninetales. That's why I'm quiet.
Dunna.
I have a lot of recovery in Aqua Patch.
Spending a Crushing Hammer this turn looks pretty good. It will be here on the Field Blowered, on the Fury Belted Baby Volk. I don't mind him attaching to the Turtonator a bunch because it's not sustainable. He should be attaching to this and just the Baby Volts. The Turtonator comes down for exactly Nitro Tank, but at the moment he's giving us help.
That's kind of him.
And him only having one Steam Up available makes it harder for him to go Wishiwashi if he's an all Fury Belt list. So he's overbenched, and he can't. Like, we're never going to let him have more Steam Ups on the board. So these max potions are going to be pretty insane. And the Acerolas that we play as well. We've got to start looping those with Lucamines.
Who from OmniPoke is going to Loughborough? We're both going to Loughborough.
I'm going to continue to take the Baby Volks ones out because they're the most important. Skylar Flare Grunt. Is that the play? We already have access to Flare Grunt because of Gladion. So I guess we go longer term and take Lucamine. Actually, no, we need to take this. I think.
Oh shoot. Did I lose?
Did I lose? Are you really saying that? There's a gold Crushing Hammer in the next set. Oh baby. Extra salt.
Ultra Ball. What's he getting from Ultra Ball?
So it's either Max Potion or Flare Grunt that we want here. Handiwork's also pretty good just for forcing plays. So many good prizes. Nest Ball and Giratina are two great prizes that never get taken. Flare Grunt in the long game probably isn't worth it, so I might just go for a more aggressive mill with Handiwork here for the following turns. Did I see? Yeah, Mega Zoroark. Yeah.
What is happening?
Floatstone is a big hit there. That's nice.
Kukui. Ah!
See Wob and you smile.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, Guzma number 2. Can they combine it with Steam Ups? No. But they get more energy back on the board. Still committing here is really weird from them. I'm going to recycle this hand. I know it gives him more cards, but it's not a big deal. We can do more with our cards, especially when it's double puzzle Lusamine. That's, like, completely absurd. Okay, we have a lot of fuel.
Okay.
How many ends have they played? 3 as well. So we're probably going to be sat on this hand for a little bit. Okay, there's their switch gone. How many energies? I mean, there's so many, so many energies left available to him.
Okay. Sylveon. Why do we not talk about the cards from Sun and Moon 4 Plus? Mostly the recolor cards, but they changed stuff. Fairy Grass Mode, something you could talk about. Honestly, because I personally hadn't done a full set list, so I didn't know for sure which of the Sun and Moon 4 Plus stuff we were getting. So we didn't want to talk about stuff that we may not be getting immediately. But as soon as we know kind of what a full set list is going to be, we'll talk about it on stream. There's only like 5 cards, 5 new cards that aren't either recolors or that aren't reprints, basically. So we didn't miss much off.
Damn, his last N has been played though. So now we can Lusamine loop. Oh, nice hand. What? You played that card? I did you a favour by milling this. What? Okay.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, Deadly Bee, I mean, it's relevant post-rotation, but we normally do a big post-rotation video anyway, right? It's not relevant right now.
He's gonna... yeah. Damn it.
One at a time. We're going to strand this little beggar. Three, 6, 9, 10, 11 energy gone. Yeah, the Wob got reprinted in Generations, so it's still in Standard.
Oh, happy days.
Do I want to play this Lusamine right now? It's way better for me to chain Lusamines, but I guess I can draw one at any point. This gets me more aggressive discards, which I guess is pretty good, the spot that he's in.
Evening, Seb. Loughborough Cup is best of 1. How does that change your deck selection? I mean, there's some decks that are slightly better. I think aggressive decks are slightly better in best of 1 scenarios. But in general, I don't see it as too different. I'll play what deck I feel I enjoy the most. I think either way. Mill is better in best of 1. That's true.
Mill is way better in best of 1. Uh-oh.
Team OmniPoke. Team Millpoke.
Team boring bore.
Team Let's Lose Friends.
Well, he's played 4 Guzmas and 4 Ends. How many energy have gone? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 energy gone total. Oh, whoops.
Done. Take back what you said about 101 on Monday about 101 Guardian Sylveon. The only time I found exclusively the only time 101 Guardi has been useful in a Sylveon deck is when playing the Sylveon Mirror, because I got destroyed by it the other day because they had a Guardi. 10 more crushing hammers is hard to deal with. Sad face.
I want the Guzma for the potential of a 14th energy that we can gust this guy back up.
Can we get some Oricorio Charizard next? Oh, hello there. It's another Pokemon. $110, $140, $150.
Oh, rescue stretcher. Got him! GG. Parallel myself to 3. Don't think there's any need. Let's scout this bloody hand. Yeah, looks like you're done, kid. I mean, most Volks play Brooklet Hills. That was the main reason I wasn't prioritizing it much. Do it now though, and it's pretty good off the top. Easy win. They seriously misplayed this matchup. Like, honestly, terribly. You seriously gonna time storm me on a stream?
Da, 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 da.
So boring.
It's just the guy playing Mill.
Shall I just do a quick spreadsheet while this guy waits to play every single card that he can play from his hand?
Might as well.
Robert Us 1006, thanks so much for following.
Welcome.
Jack, what are your top 10 decks of Expanded?
What are my top 10 decks of Expanded? Is it rude for me to get up the list that you sent me earlier on?
Well, don't do my list because I'm making a video on it.
List 4. He has potentially no answer to Hooper. I mean, I've been watching Azul play Expanded today, and Zoroark is just nuts. So
Was he playing the, like, normal build?
Oh, it was just people playing against it.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just him playing against it, but Zoroark is in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So I think in general, you have to play Zoroark or beat Zoroark. What else is good? Night March is obviously still pretty good.
What sort of counters were you seeing? Is it mainly Toad Karen or is it mainly Oricorio Prey?
Toad seems to be quite prevalent at the moment. So Toad Karen, I was seeing him getting Toad Karen a lot. One person played Toad Karen and Oricorio. A lot of Oricorio players, I believe, were playing double Oricorio.
Wow.
Or I think I at least saw it twice today. Someone Oricorio'd, he knocked out the Oricorio, and rather than them rescuing it back or whatever, they actually just played a second Oricorio.
Hard benched it. Doesn't make sense. You should just play another stretcher. It's just weird.
Oh well.
What's the better lead? Wishiwashi.
Simples.
I think I'll still bench Zerkatry though. I'm interested in chat. What I know that Guardy's like still quite high on people's radar and expanded, and I just want to know sort of field why most of you think it's still that strong, or why is it still being considered? If it can't keep up in standard, you would think expanded is also a bit of a minefield for it. Because when I was looking at what matchup you'd have to like prepare for, you have to prepare for item lock, you have to prepare for Night March, you have to be prepared for getting Lycanroc on turn 2 very often. Lots of things are worrying.
I think it probably has a little bit of a better matchup in general than in standard right now, but it feels like Zoro outpaces stuff a lot. And I don't like that. What else is good and expanded? Trev's another one that I'd try out probably, just because turn 1 item lock can beadle people.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
Bingo,
That's
bango,
pretty good mill. Straight Zoroark without Muck. Surprised by that. I think Muck is definitely mandatory. I mean, I guess people are taking Sudowoodo's out because they think that Muck is just gonna be in every deck anyway. So maybe it's the reverse psychology thing, where you can get away with not playing Muck at this event because everyone is going to take the Sudowoodos out because it didn't do enough because of Muck. But I don't know. I would probably still play Muck. Muck does more than just stopping Sudowoodo. It also really helps out against like Night March.
Yeah, it still feels pretty good, just in general.
Just Enning and getting them. Oh my god, that's the second Puzzle gone. Only to play if you can play Beach. You'd rather play Wales. Yeah, I think Wales is pretty good. The Guardy, I was talking to Jack about Guardy, and I was like, well, you got to have 2 Gallade to beat Zoroark. And you got to play Toad Karen to not lose to Night March. And you got to play Diancie to not lose to Trev and Toad. So that's like 6 or 7 slots dedicated just to tech. And you're a stage 2 already.
I'm gonna say, and I think my response was like, tech's in a stage 2 deck. It's just you're making something that's already not inherently particularly consistent, even more consistent just to cover matchups. That's why right now it doesn't feel like Guardy's in a fantastic spot. But that doesn't necessarily mean it can't come back. If there's one thing Guardy does, it's do well when people aren't rating it. Get out of my life, Mew.
Nice special energies you got there. Third puzzle. It's just absurd. There's just no way they can win. Yeah. See ya. Bye. They were down to 16 cards.
Seb, you said earlier on about your bad matchups and stuff. What were you struggling with? I think the three. I think I saw what you said, and I agree with you. I think you said Gardy, Volk, and Bulu seemed difficult.
Yeah.
Which is very true.
I mean, Wishiwashi has... I'm playing double Wobbuffet now to have a win condition against Bulu. But they still have, like, 12 physical energy, and they can recover 10. So it's still really bad. The only hope is, like, Guzmaring all their chunky crap, and just Wob stays active. That's the win condition. It's kind of also the win condition of Volk for Wishiwashi, at least. But Bulu doesn't play as many switch cards as Volk does. They play, like, typically one switch, sometimes a float stone as well, and then 3 to 4 Guzma. 4 Guzma's on the high side, I would say. Yeah, Lucamine is a very, very good card for Mill. It's a lot of fuel for when you want to do nothing. Lucamine's great at being something that's not nothing.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Said that I wouldn't be testing Mill anytime soon, and now I've already given in. I'm just sort of like... I'm not really testing it, I'm just sort of giving it a whirl. Because a few of my friends are going to be playing this deck, and I want to get a feel for it.
He wants to beat his friends.
And also, I want to get a feel for the hands, because oftentimes having a feel for the deck itself will show you what they're going to try and do against you. And that's always a good thing to know. If you know what someone's going to do against you, you know how to stop them doing those things.
Plan your turns accordingly.
Because I also almost got beatled out by a Delinquent against this deck when I played against it in a cup. Just because I wasn't super familiar with the list. And I was like, oh, I just happened to not have 3 cards in hand. I think that my opponent probably should have held it at the time and waited for me to actually do it and try and catch me. But I don't know. We'll see. Typically the best way to learn how to beat a deck is to play it yourself.
Learning is invaluable in this game. How on earth do I beat a baby Yveltal?
I guess we prevent the beacon, seeing as our hand is trash already. Tankomon is here.
Welcome.
No, that's my hand.
Oh.
Wishiwashi is Tankomon.
It is pretty tanky.
Why Tina Promo and Wob? So I'm playing Tina Promo because Greninja's a real beetle. And also, to an extent, stand-in can prevent your, like, gusting and stalling. So you can stop them if ever they want to go. Zoroark break, which is quite funny. And the Wobs are integral if you want to have a win condition against Bulu and Volk, I think.
He's running low on cards. Tested a lot against Guardian. I think they have time to set a one Gallade to get around Hooper and one Guardi consistently two-shot your guys. GX finds it very hard. Voodoo with the 2 energy recycler can't seem to find a true win condition against either. Yeah, they do seem like difficult matchups for sure. Can't see an ideal answer for either of them, if I'm honest.
Whoa, what? I am so skilled at Mill. That's just mean. The game's completely different now. What a mess. Yeah, I'm playing the single copy of Lightning Energy. I'm playing double Zerk, because I think you outright win games, like we saw last game. I just had Zerkatry active, and he couldn't win. So, I think it's quite good to play the Zerkatries. And if you're playing Zerkatry, you should probably naturally play the one Lightning. This makes sense. You'll have a lot of turns where he's in the active, and he'll do stuff. Get the little GX off. Also, the fact that they reveal their hand, you get rid of an important resource as well. So you can get rid of a Guzma, or a Floatstone, or even just a regular energy at times is like a good enough pick for you. And if nothing else, you can get rid of like a draw card. An N is even a good thing that you can get rid of from them. You can basically plan out your next few turns just by seeing their hand, so... We definitely want to cycle these cards every time. Always want to heal. And this is our best card to play this turn. Pretty sure none of these cards are integral. Countercatcher isn't a bad pick. Skullgrunt isn't a terrible pick either. I think Skullgrunt, just because it's reusable with Lusamine, will get more overall value for us. There's nothing too chunky that I'll be targeting on his bench. Nothing more than a single retreat. I think we have enough Pokemon to see us through the game, so we'll just take the Grunt. There was also some consideration to Field Blower there, just because one Choice Band is currently being quite good, and he's got a second one already played. But because we're already holding on to potions, I don't think it's too big of a deal. How much HP does Super have? 120. Do I play any cards to search out energy? No, but when Volkner comes out, we can sub out Skylar for Volkner, which is pretty cool.
Da, 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 da. It's a pretty fun one.
Always better to spend your supporter rather than the max potion when there was no other supporter I wanted to play this turn. Because Lusamine is what sort of fills the gaps, and you can Lusamine and max potion the same turn. So why not Sylveon? Well, Jack's testing a lot of Sylveon, so he's got that part covered.
I feel ashamed to say. I really don't.
I think we have to start sacrificing some prizes here. Max potioning only buying us one extra turn isn't enough value. Let's start losing some prizes. Hand is obviously too good to Plumeria. I'm starting to think like the Field Blower was a better choice from our Gladion there. I might Skylar for one now. I guess Parallel City's similar, but they can have more Field Blower outs than we do. I could also go for Lusamine and start grabbing these back. We're not getting into the loop though. I do like looping.
What are you playing and why? Welcome to Stall Week, friends.
I into Lusamine. We go down to 3 prizes. Lusamine gets us back, and we don't even get back Flare Grunts. That's the biggest issue. We need to start Flare Grunting.
This man is trading. Why is this man trading? He doesn't have the cards to trade.
Field Blower's so because they probably have more choice bands, right? Sure. Sure. Stall week. It's not going to be stall week. There'll be more in store. Don't worry. But for now, we're stalling.
Stall all day.
Let's have a look at this hand. They play double charge. What? The anti-stall deck is here. Double charge.
Outplayed, outskilled.
Absolutely outplayed. Double charge. Charge isn't normally in Ninetales at all. Double charge. Wow. And then they top deck energy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Even though we have energy in hand to attach to Circuitry, we don't do it until he can be active. There's no point in us attaching it, then they gust and KO. We want more mill. Thinking on a higher level, clearly. Aha! Fuel has arrived. Don't worry everyone, the fuel is here. If only we could have used Circuitry to get rid of his second special charge, eh? If only.
He surely plays 4N, right?
Tried playing Wishiwashi Mill and never saw energy in 20 plus games. Gross.
Problem.
We got him now, boys. 3 N's gone. People love playing N against this deck.
Yeah, they really do.
Flagrant currently more impactful than Handiwork, even though it gets waters for the bin for his bench. It forces him, if he doesn't have a water in hand, to actually make plays. And making plays typically mills more cards than a Handiwork heads would. Oh, Doomsday, turn notifications off. Well, we're here every Wednesday, same time, same place. Monday night streams are becoming a regular factor as well. 9 PM till midnight. GMT.
Got all sorts.
Ooh, if we can combine it with Energy Choice Band, that would be pretty dirty. Nope. Guzma means he needs an extra energy to start moving stuff. So he needs energy to do anything, and then he probably goes here and starts doing Ice Blades. Senpai MD is now following.
Cheers for the follow.
I guess because the Guzma means he still only needs 1 energy, which is still Handiwork this turn. Whoops.
Max Elixir, no! Don't you do it. Oh, he missed it. Which means he has no more energy. Which means I win.
Butter. No, there's just no way. What are you doing? You're discarding energy from yourself, bruh. There's just no way. Well, if you say so. Is Lucamine just for Luciflare Grunt? I mean, Grunt's handiworks and Acerolas are all important. But yeah, it gives a lot more turns of playing cards, which is good. Pretty good snipe, because it means he can Guzma and take 2 more prizes this way. Pretty intimidating. So our Guzma isn't that strong, because he'll still go for a Guzma attached play. So we actually have to heal off this 50, unfortunately. I think we're just going to go double Grunt. We have the other Lucamine in hand now. It's only 50, but I mean, we can see his play, right? We see his schemes, and we've already sacked too many energy already. We have lots of puzzles that we want to start drawing into for our max pots. Yeah, we see your scheme. But now the 50 is less scary because we can get rid of one of these cards. We can also do this now as well, which we obviously will do. Azul is hosting with 93 viewers. Jeez, Azul's been killing it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Azul.
Cheers, Azul.
You've been doing a bunch of testing today, and we appreciate it. This is not a good deck, Joe. Bulu? Oh no, everyone's here. The Bulu army.
Bulu boys.
Chip, how's it going?
Little Jimmy's here.
Your boy, little Jimmy. All of those Bulu emojis. Good lord.
Bulu OP. Bulu raid. Oh boy.
So if I do this, I can combine it with Lucamine, which could be pretty cool. I can even do this and combine it. I mean, I could just get rid of both energy here. Yeah,
130 people in here right now.
That is absolutely crazy. Thanks so much for the support, everyone. Mainly thanks to Azul. It's all him. People start going straight away.
I'm going to say you definitely need to stop playing Mill if you want to keep any of these viewers.
They love it. They love seeing Lucamine.
Little Jimmy Bulu boys.
They love me looking for the discard pile. It's my favourite thing. Poker Sound is now following. Thanks so much.
Oh god, I'm watching it live. What am I going to do? Listen to at work tomorrow. Again.
Okay, Gizmo number 2 out the window. How good is Plumeria here? Is it better than our own Guzma? I think it is.
Oh dear, I found the auto loss.
Still has 2 Aqua Patch, lots of basic energies remaining, 1 DC left. Hidden in the background. Paradox69 is now following. Thank you, Paradox.
Cheers.
They had the last DCE. Rip me. In a month we'll be in Australia.
Damn.
Oxygen337 is also following. Thanks so much. Plot twist 3rd special charge. I really hope that's not the plot twist. Sincerely hope that.
This man discarded an energy as part of his Ultra Ball. There's only 21 left to go. Ho.
This is really slow.
We're leaving you in Dubai. Rude. Really enjoyed the last set review. You guys did a great job. Thanks, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do we not have bits? Cheers. I applied for partner again today. Whoa, this man got one grub in. That's not how you win this. If I kill that, how do you win? I can't kill it. How do I win? Yeah, I reapplied for partnership today because they just didn't respond to our first application.
Mad Captain sent me a thing that loads of, or like multiple UK people have been suffering the same thing. Just long delays, basically. So it's not just us, unfortunately.
We can apply for affiliate, so maybe if we just don't get anywhere, we'll go for affiliate. But we kind of didn't want to apply for affiliate and then have to unapply for affiliate to then apply for partner, because you can't have both. So, you know, we were kind of like, what are we meant to do, guys?
This looks pretty good. MVX Polo is also following. Thanks so much for the support, guys.
Cheers.
It is sick.
Do we Pokemon for a living? No, neither of us Pokemon for a living. Maybe one day.
Let's see how long it takes Twitch to get us get us partnered, huh?
What happened? He scooped. I don't understand. I can't count that as a win, can I? Is the Wishiwashi mirror just draw past him for 50 minutes? Probably. PTG Radio, I think he's an affiliate. I don't think he's a partner. A lot of people went straight for affiliate, which maybe on reflection is something we should have done, but we're going to look into it a little bit more if Twitch don't respond to us this time.
Mm-hmm.
No unapplying needed? Okay. Maybe it's worth looking into affiliate anyway then. The way I read the stuff that all the information was that once you were an affiliate, you had to then like back out of affiliate to become a partner. But if they just upgrade you, then I suppose there's no harm in doing it anyway.
Yeah, we can look into it.
We'll see. Easy to go from affiliate to partner. Well, one day there'll be bits and cheers and a sub button and all of these things that you guys keep asking for, and we keep trying to get.
One of these days.
One of these days. For now, you've just got to deal with Joe playing Wishy Walls.
Just ain't worth it, is it, guys?
Do we even deserve it?
Was it worth it? I'm not going to go handiwork. I'm still going to target energies. Because he still has plenty. I mean, he still has 2 Aqua Patch and 5, 6, 7, like between 2 and 3 waters. So we still need to grunt him out. We play 4 Lucamine. I played the full 4 because she is so important for the fuel of this deck. Basically, every time you have Lucamine in your hand, you have like 6 turns of stuff to do. So all you want to do is have your troll supporters and then Lucamine as well. That's all you really care about. And you get your hand gets end away so often in the early game that you want to always have Lucamine again so that you can sit on the hand for a long time. So
LATAM date has been announced. April 27th to 29th. When's the regional in April? Benji, do you know what date the Stuttgart regional is?
sick term by me.
Weekend birthday. I just want a Joe emote.
They still have 1 N, 1 Guzma, Okay, they're going to play their own end here. They know that we've been stockpiling supporters.
14th to 15th April expanded regional. Okay. I knew it was in April, but I couldn't remember which weekend it was.
Ooh, that's juice. See, look, we drew back into one of our Lucamines. Happy days.
Just want a picture of a clown when you sub. Oh, double Ultra Ball is gross.
I think it's just crushing Flare. Actually, I think it's Flare Parallel? How many field blows have they played? They've only played one. So maybe our own field blow is better. This is their third one of these. We still haven't attacked this game. No. He's coming. We just need to draw into it. 14 cards left in deck. We can get there.
We'll do it.
4, 9...
Energy Lotto.
10,
Wow.
11. Are we really going to beat a double special charge list?
Easy.
Mum, get the camera? Question mark. Donna. Nice win. Double special charge. What a meme. I promised myself I wouldn't play Mill again after playing Lapras in Brazil. But maybe League Cups are fine. I also need my Xerxes to come in time. Let's try some Buzzgarb. Can you see the list? I was actually thinking of profiling the list. I know we're in full swing of new decks, but I just thought of just doing a random Wishiwashi Walls video.
Hey guys!
Because it's funny. I've just got too much content to put out. Not enough time in the day.
No.
I honestly
There you go, Benji.
Oh, God.
I was just going to say, I've modded Benji. Because he wanted to send the link.
Oh, right. Did you really trust Benji?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
That's your first mistake.
Right? Oh, God. Benji's a mod, everyone get out.
Max Elixir is not important in this matchup because we want to just be devolving. So I guess these are our discards. We only played 2 copies of Potown, which is a bit sad, but we can get over it. So we have our other toxins. So we could Lele Bridget, attach, then next turn we can Ultra Ball away our top deck and Garb, or Potown Garb, get another Lele, and get a supporter. It's a lot of, that's 3 Leles on our board. And we need to be cautious about space, because we want to have space for Espeon, of course. But I think this is the best way to establish turn 2 Garbodor, so
yeah,
let's do those things. I think I want double Buzz over double Trub. Yeah. I'm not going to play the Potown because it might be our discard next turn, so that we can go into the Garbodor more efficient, like, guarantee it. Lost a Buzzgarb today, it destroyed your streak. Oh, Benji, what have you been streaking with? I saw your win streak, it was pretty impressive.
What was it?
It was like 50 odd games.
Jeez. I wouldn't want to play with a streak like that, just in case I lost it.
Yeah, he kept sending photos like every extra game he won. Creeping up. Played a lot of parallels, interesting. Ventral Prince, how's it going? Streak ended at 60, man. Pretty sure that's a good deck.
Streak ended this. Was that all with one deck as well?
Pretty sure
That was always
one deck.
That's pretty good.
Interesting decision. Attach Retreat guaranteeing is pretty good, but we do play 4 Floatstone. So I think the Potown's also just so strong. Fine. We'll put Potown in.
God's sake. 60 list.
Triple Lele, boys.
Lenji too strong.
Magikarp 62, thanks for the follow.
Cheers. Welcome to the team.
Ah, we got it all.
Landy Bats in Dallas. Do it. Bats are great. I've started N, I think 3 of my 4 games today, and it's a one-off. What is this? Hooper? Wait, this isn't what... Hold on.
Playing Landy Bats in Dallas. Does it beat Night March, Zoroark, and Trev? Well, Jack played like a sort of Landy Buzz Bats thing at a cup not too long ago. I'm pretty sure it convincingly beat Zoroark and Night March. Trev is the thing you need to work around.
Yeah, Trevor's something I didn't hit a Night March all day, to be fair, but I wanted to because I felt like it was a good matchup.
Zygarde X can help with Trev just because it heals from self. You can always play Tina Promo as well, which is obviously going to be helpful.
Yeah.
Magnetic Storm is a bit of a weak card that you probably don't want to play. Attacking me? What? What face? Have your cards, bro. I've set up a Devolve very, very nicely. So, for that reason, we won't rebench Buzz. Because this looks like a sick Devolve. They need to start max potioning like 10 minutes ago. Nah. They can max potion this turn. It's still a game. If they can't, we could win very, very swiftly.
Mowgli Amari, welcome.
And they're playing 2-2 Sylveon, it looks like. At least 2-1, so I don't know how much room they have for max pots. Typically, if it's Sylveon, they don't have a space for more than 2. Well, there's 1, so that's an answer. Z-Trick3 is now following. Thank you very much.
He can lightning GX me, and I can then. That's bad. All of this is bad.
Then you can.
I was like, wait, I can counter catch it. Wait, why do I ever want to counter catch it?
So if Elixir hits, we can potentially still Absorption GX KO this. Well, if it misses, we can't. Haha. I mean, he probably needs to Guzma anyway, so he'll probably Guzma this. We'll see. Those elixirs that I added in are doing a great job. Will I go to the caves with you?
What?
Sure. No context. No context caves.
Take me to the caves.
Take me there.
Take me to the caves. Joe's going skydiving, I heard. Well,
that's just not true.
Is this true? I hope this is true. That'd be fantastic, Joe. Sounds like old Greg. I'm old Greg. Let's leave that quote there.
Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay. Let's shine bright like a diamond. Promotes guard with no float, top deck's 4 for Elixir. Yeah. If you're new to the stream, I can see that looking like a bad play. But then you forget how skillful I am at drawing cards. Ah, don't do those things. Top deck Guzma, time to dab. We all know it's coming. We all know that Guzma's the top deck. There's just no way it's any other card.
You didn't.
Dabstone, Heroes of Dab. Oh my god. I told you.
Actually gross.
I told you. I told you this was happening. Everyone knew it was happening. It's not even a surprise anymore.
So gross.
God's sake.
Clip it. Someone clip it.
It's just not even a surprise.
This man.
Sigh.
Pre-recorded shoe on head, please.
It makes me queasy. Oh, and as if we got a Guzma off the prize as well. It's just so...
Welcome, newcomers.
average draws, I would say.
The first best moment of 2018. Knowing Joe, there'll be more draws to come.
Knowing Joe. It's like keeping up with the Kardashians.
In
Keeping
maybe
up with the
no
top
way
decks.
at all.
Keeping up with the top decks.
Maybe.
I mean, you've got to call them out, right? If you don't call it out, it won't happen. That's how it works.
Clipped it. Get that clipped.
Just Joe things. Times like that when you think, man, I should really have a 60 win streak, huh?
Why don't I have a 60 win streak already?
Never lucky.
Joe stacks on stream.
Create a new account. Declumping. Quotes. Ah. Like a wish. It was like a prayer, yeah. Ooh. Top deck, strong energy.
Imagine.
Time for the prayers. Oh, close. What a meme. I mean, they didn't play much. Do I need to play much?
Slow roll.
Yeah. They'll probably play Brooklet Hill down for me, so that'll be nice. Yeah, that's definitely a good hand to not N. Got rid of a lot of cards there. Had the read. The Winston read. Now we have to play around Elixir bonking, so we should probably play N.
Notes on spreadsheet, cards listen to me.
Dealing with Rockruff's pretty good. Do I clean up in the casino? Not bad at poker.
Not too shabby.
I normally do a poker night on my birthday. In the last couple of years, I've done pretty poorly. Bad hands.
Didn't whisper to the cards.
They don't let me shuffle.
I don't know why, but OmniPoke. Oh, branching out.
Jeez, they are going ham and eggs. Still missing floats. That just feels bad, man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a second Trubbish down, because he doesn't know that we don't play Psychic Energy, so he may be concerned about the second Trubbish being put down. I think it sounds...
reasonable. Double puzzle prized.
I think we'll do enough jet punches to get rid of this artillery to clean up our old prizes. Finally, Floatstone for him. So he's probably going to GX attack here. It's so all in if we did play Psychic Energy. I guess the Fury Belt also indicates that we don't, so there's a few indicators that can help him out, I guess.
Tapu Cast, welcome. This kid played Joe in VG. I get double Rock Slide crit into double flinch. Whoops.
We want to be playing N here. Hopefully we can shut off artillery this turn. Not quite. Potown's no longer a helpful card. Elixir probably is going to be held because he could Guzma KO, and we want to have responses to that. So we'll just hold it. Why Buzz Garb over Buzz Lycanroc? I'm just sort of trying out Garb. I think just because there's lots of decks are going super greedy on field blowers and such, and there's still a huge amount of ability reliant decks out there, an overwhelming amount really. So I'm just testing out the Buzz Garb. This is also playing Espeon, which I was thinking of putting in Buzz Lycanroc, to be honest. It doesn't make much sense in that list, because bench space is way tighter. It's way better in this list, especially because we're playing Potowns instead of Brooklets. But I think Devolve is good right now, so I'm thinking along those lines.
Joe, little Jimmy was in his old chat.
Okay, so he does the gusting play.
Hey guys, probably been asked, I've only just joined, but what do you think of Loughborough's best of one format? For the tournament specifically, it makes sense because of how many people are going, but I personally I don't mind best of one, but I understand why people prefer best of three, and I think I do, probably overall. So
we need to hit Floatstone this turn. Floatstone energy off our 5-card N. Is that likely? I mean, we probably need to N anyway because his hand is so large. We still have all 4 floats. Yeah, it's not unreasonable. A little bit annoying that he's not put down a Brooklet Hill for us, but they've also not N-proofed themselves by not playing it, so it's a bit of a weird one. We're gonna evolve into Garb here. No float. I mean, it's not game losing. Just yet, because he would have to pay retreat if he wants to get any attack off at all. Oh, I definitely should have tooled here. That was really bad. I was thinking I should tool here to not lose to Guzma, but this gives him way more outs. But he already has played 3 Guzmas. Yeah, it was definitely better to attach to the Garb there. Noted. Okay. Yeah, Brad, that was wrong. I was thinking, I'm playing around Guzma off the 2 cards rather than the Octillery 2 more cards. It wasn't great though. Discord meme incoming. I mean, we were playing around different things, I guess, but we should have targeted the draw ahead of the Guzma off 2 cards, especially with 1 left. Both were credible, it's just this one was less likely to be winning. Is he just going to pass? Wow.
Super Rod, that gets more energy. Why is he evolving all of his dudes into GX things when I have a Hooper?
You're going to get a second Buzzwole over the second Garbodor because we could be doing some Acerola plays onto another Buzzwole. I just want to guarantee the Floatstone this turn. Four out of 25 cards, only drawing 5. How much more valuable is it? I mean, there's nothing you can straight up Guzma win. They don't always play Field Blower at all, to be honest. So I'm fairly content to just end here. Oh, sorry, Sycamore.
This is weird. So, Kukui means we'd stay at 70, no 80.
So next turn, Guzma is game. As long as they can't Field Blower, Choice Band. Or do some shenanigans with multi-switch. Oh no, because they've already done their GX attack. We could be fine here, depending on whether or not they play Field Blower.
Howdy lads. Howdy H2. How many ends do you use?
Where's Pumpkin Bomb when you need it?
2.
Buzzgarb in a vacuum, but in context it just folds. Yeah, maybe it is just inferior to the Lycanroc. I mean, the draw engine of Octillery is the main strength of the deck, right? It's definitely at 60. It's at 60. Any advice on how to deal with mill decks? It depends what deck you're playing. Secret Rare Fox.
Resource management.
It just depends what deck you're playing, really. To see if there are tech cards you can include. Ace plus Garb makes Buzzguard really good. Yeah, that's like a big selling point. That's also why we play the Espeon. It's much more reasonable in this list where we do want to Jet Punch much more often, spread the damage. The Buzz Lycanroc is much more about his later on attacks, even though we are playing Elixirs in here, but we play Elixirs mainly to keep up with the Volks and the Mirror Match. Did opponent misplay by not using Elixir on the Buzz with 2 energies? Only if he had Field Blower, which he didn't, so... 4 Lele plus 3 Power Pad, new format. I don't think so. There's big downsides to benching Leles. And there's Glaceon coming out.
Glaceon's a good card.
Aha. Having to deal with it with Zoro Lycanroc. It's definitely a hard matchup for that deck. I think the non-EX Lycanroc can be an attacking option to get round Hoopers, which is probably your biggest issue for Wishiwalls, at least. Oh man, we prized our Brigetti. Sad times. So we Ultra Ball away. Well, we can still get 8 cards, I guess. Sudowoodo is going to be pretty nice in this matchup for the turns where he does get around Garbodor. Why scoop? It doesn't make sense to scoop there. Promo Rockruff, does it do enough? Is it worth taking from Mildex? Good question. I don't know. The deck has no win condition. I mean, people say the promo Rockruff, but it's really not enough to beat Mill. It shouldn't be enough to beat the Mill decks. Oh, hey, Bulucast. How's it going?
Welcome.
Drentiera 3 is now following. Thanks so much. Is Desi Zoroark still good? In recent League Cup results, it's been underperforming. I think it's sort of it's probably like the least popular Zoroark variant running around these days. It can still be pretty favoured against Glitterpod and Lycanroc. It just doesn't have the consistency of those two decks. So when we see Eevee, do we assume Mill or do we assume Gardevoir? It essentially changes one card, whether we bridge it out a third Buzzwole or not. We also don't have Espeon EX in our deck, which is so important to beat the Mill with our list.
Milling stuff.
Do I attach active? I guess I still do, even though it opens up annoyances with just like Insta Flare Grunt. But pre-ribbon, they don't always have those cards. Seeing more than Paw Patrol. You lose to Mill all kinds. Yeah, Mill is sort of taking advantage of the heavy DCE 2-hit KO decks. And Zoroark is, you know, classic case. It's just one of the risks you run when you play Zoro Lycanroc or other Zoro variants. If you play Zoro Decidueye, you auto windmill, which is nice. Actually, if they play Wobs, it's not auto, but you should still win. Yeah, okay, it's Gardy. So the attachment looks great now. Play Executor GX with Venusaur for the cup. Probably not going to happen. What was the verdict on Zorofrogs? Did it clunk? Yeah, it was clunk. It's pretty clunky.
I heard a little bit more about Azul's reasoning behind making the deck today from one of his streams. He essentially sees it as similar to Zoro Decidueye, but he thinks it's more consistent than Zoro Decidueye. Was his personal reasoning. Whether that, I haven't played the deck, so I don't know whether it's true, but that was his.
I mean, I can see where he's coming from. I just think that Stitching was like the main reason to play it over Decidueye. Stitching wins so many games at the moment. That was the thing that caught my eye.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's more consistent. I would just say that that's a big reason to play it over the Decidueye. Sounds like Sylveon's the way to play Guardy now, if you even want to play it. I think a few people are going back towards it just because of Vikabulu, and having plea against that deck just means you always beat it. Or almost always beat it. So we N away their ribbon for them to get Curlier, Candy, Candy, Gallade. Pretty good. Pretty good turn from them, I'd say. Drac 11 is now following. So gross that you got this all. When our win con is oftentimes devolve, and Espeon's in our prizes already. So we're going to need to find some alternatives here, boys. This much energy and Rod in hand means that we have to have another slow turn as well, which I really resent. I'm kind of just going to leave Gallade here. We can always KO him with a Buzzwole if need be. We can get back to trying to devolve him later. But we've got to start putting some damage on these Curliers. If only it was a Cynthia. Not possible just yet.
One day soon.
No, we need to develop Garbodor. We can't let him get double Guardy at this point. Oh, great. Great news. This hand looks oddly familiar. Soon, TM. Oh, you play Mr. Mime, huh? Well, now we really need Garbodor. Lily's not going to draw us enough cards, so we have to accept another Garbodor-less turn. It's just so bad when there's Mime up, you know? What can we do? We can go... Energy... No, Acerola, Float... No, we can't start with Acerola. We can go Float, Float, Attach. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards in hand to draw 2. It's just so bad, you know? Acerola-ing this doesn't do enough for us. Really. But our hand is so slow that we kind of have to. The only saving grace is that this is a strong energy, so it does accelerate our Sylveon KO.
Don't play Kukui.
Now the PTGO judges, yeah, they're all over me now. Guess it's one of the issues of me going down a max elixir route. We are playing a high count of energy. Well, it's the same count as the Lycanroc build, I guess. But Lycanroc always has the artillery to fall back on for draws. Well, that's upsetting.
Another win, oh boy. We'll just play against.
So if I attach here, we can go for the Jet Punch again and hope that Lily off 3 cards can get us an answer to get more Devolve cards. It's just so bad, you know. If I attach here and just KO the Gallade, it's just too slow. We just get blown out and then blown out again. So we have to attach here. Hope to hit Garbasmork. We did it. It's upsetting that the parallel's in play. So we can't Lele pre-Garb. Setting up for a Devolve without having the Espeon. Lol. Mark has not streamed this week. No, he's told me he's been a little bit busy lately with some personal stuff.
Miss Mark streams. Mark streams are good streams.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is the proactive Guzma our best line here? It's gotta be right. Keep this basic energy around for hoping to take this off prizes. The Espeon. So then we'll spread here. It's only a 1 in 6. It's so swaggins. But what else is our win con? I guess I can attach to the Lele as well. But it's just so much worse if I actually do get the Espeon. Play to high roll, boys.
So scummy. Play to high roll.
Like, we straight up win if we hit the Espeon there. I don't see another way that we can win at this point, so I think we had to go that route. When a 1 in 6 is your best way to win, it's never feels great, you know. No elixir. Sad face. Whoa, cat's jumped up. I'm gonna pray for... Pray for no supporter. If he does pay a retreat attack, we can respond with Buzz. Oh no, we can't even respond with Buzz. Well, whatever. Never gonna win that game. Espeon's like the crutch of the win condition against this deck. And our hand was super slow. Okay, I pretty much learned all I need to learn about the Garb build. Let's go back to drawing cards, shall we?
The drawing cards? What are they?
Maybe the Potown's too greedy on my part. Maybe just playing Brooklet Hills in the Garb build is still good enough just to thin the deck a bit more, because we draw a lot less cards. Maybe thinning the deck's a higher priority. Random thought stopped me. The Potowns were never relevant. But... could I have Absorption KO'd the Guardy? He returned with Glade, but then the other Buzz with Knuckle. Then we lose to the Lele. What about Nest Ball instead of Brooklet? The Brooklet is also like a pseudo field blower. So many Guardies on the ladder. Is there like a challenge, like a quest or something for?
I haven't hit Guardy at all today. Where are you all?
It's back apparently.
I never got no memo.
Typically, I like to get Remoraids down as quickly as possible, but because we have the elixir in hand, we'll just grab the rough. The Wooferson. The sub-woofer.
Stop now.
Oh, what? Boo. Should have went Remoraid, huh?
Instead of the subwoofer.
Sadness.
Damn it.
Drew into not Tittery as well. Confirmation bias.
You didn't whisper the cards properly.
Yeah, I know.
Called them rude things.
Guardy Church in session. What about Absorb for the 2 and 6 to pull Espeon? Seems about twice as good. No, because we needed the extra 30 to go onto that Guardy that turn, so if we did pull the Espeon, we could devolve on the turn that we got it. Otherwise, the Guardy would still have 60 damage on it, would go to a Curlier, they re-evolve, and we die. We had to do it the greediest way possible. Ba-ba-da-ba. I swear I take lines that are the least likely to happen just so I can meme on stream.
Just so I can brag I drew well. I'm gonna stop playing for a little bit.
Yeah, Techno, we are playing Regirock EX. See, it's times like this where you're like, well, Espeon EX is still busted in Buzzwole. Especially if Guardy's like on the return. Man, what is going on with these hands, yo? So weird.
All sorts of jank.
If I do this attachment, it makes his Gust so much better. If I attach Active, it makes Fairy Wind really good. This is always happening.
Any Buzzwole deck is guaranteed at least 2 jank hands per game. Fact.
Already lost the Super Rod. We need to establish our draw engine because we're drawing so terribly. Now we have to decide if Sylveon's the best target to attack here. I think it's still our best target to attack. The Ralts is always going to evolve because we ribboned and we haven't challenged it, but it's still good to get the 30 on here because it's one less bench Pokemon for the Dangerous Rogue. He's bad, he won't see the Fairy Wind line. Excellent. Good to know. Spring. Well, he saw Fairy Wind. Good line, bro.
He's a genius. Let's keep on going. He's watching the stream. That's how he saw the line. Heard everyone talking about it.
Pretty good hit from us. Do I want to establish artillery this turn? Hold it for when we take 2 more prizes. These aren't any good cards that we really want to discard. So we'll be a little bit weaker against N. Keeping Ultra Ball for ultimately getting a Lycanroc next turn is still good, so... I still want to put the 30 here because he's back to a 3 bench, so trying to keep in range with our Lycanroc is going to be good. Buzzgarb sucks, it needs Octillery. Team OmniPoke, are you sponsored?
Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah, good way of putting it.
Oh, these prizes. I think I need...
So, Dangerous Rogue requires us to draw into Strong Energy off of 4 draws. Alternative to go for just a slower approach. I don't like going slow. Let's see what we can draw, folks.
Gotta go faster.
3 draws. You can still hit elixirs and whatnot as well. Okay, so that's a Lycanroc plus draw card, which is pretty good. It's only 2 in the deck. We're running low on energy as well if we Sycamore. But the game's not going on much longer. I need to think about my last 2 prizes as well. It would have to be like elixirs to KO this. I think it's not viable for us to do it just yet.
Gotta add some poker puffs.
Really weird turn for us. You can see that I'm still learning this deck. Because it's so weird that you have options pre and post Sycamore for Gust. That it's like really weird to see what more you can dig for and how much you want to draw into the good cards and how long you can sort of hold for. I think the reason that held me back from Sycamore more than anything that turn was just the amount of energy that we have remaining in deck to win this game. And after we go for this big blow-up knockout, he can just respond with his Lone Guardian and still be fairly safe. This way we force a lot more springs from him. Force them to be the one drawing lots of cards. They've already played 2 DCs down as well, so... Choice Band way less relevant now, so I don't mind if that goes. Yeah, he's just going to hit the 2 float stones. Guzmaring up Rockruff. It's not too big of a deal. Putting himself to an awkward amount of prize cards. Let's see how many draws he can get with how many secret springs he can get to his bench. That's what he's trying to do. Max pot. It's going to be for the active. No, for the bench. Interesting. That's a good way of him doing it, to be honest. So, we still have 2 elixirs in the deck. We can gust this if we want to. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19. We can't reach this one. We can reach this one with Buzzwole quite easily. And then we're relying on elixirs on our last Rockruff. But his bench size will be controlled at that point. Oh, it's all very, very weird.
Do we think Glaceon will impact the meta? Without a doubt. Glaceon has a pretty annoying ability that I think a lot of people will take abuse of.
Man, I just don't see a good win con for us. No real clean way of doing it. I'm going to have to prep more damage on this and hope that they don't have more max potions. They're playing Sylveon, so I don't know how much space they have for more. Oh, it's just all kinds of bad going on here. Pseudo could be a good way to get us out of this mess that we've put ourselves in.
What have you done?
We're going about this a weird way. I really need to look back at this matchup. Is Gardy has to be winnable for this deck. I just don't know what's been going weird for us to be in the spot that we're in. You're surprised I went for second Rockruff instead of Pseudo from Brooklet. You mean Remoraid? Second Remoraid? Yeah, maybe that was a bit weird. Gardy's about 65-35. Supposed to be super favoured for Buzz. What have we, like, missed this matchup? We missed early Gust. We missed early Octillery. PTM TV is now following.
Cheers for the follow,
I
PTM.
don't know, it feels like he's been able to snowball way too much. Gardy can still snowball after all.
Good luck, Slapjack.
There's just no way, right? So our win con is find strong, GX attack. Hope that their Octillery doesn't get them into one of their 2 remaining Guzmas. And then we can Claw Slash KO, I guess. No, because we've already used 3 choice band. I don't see a win con here. We're capped at 160, and they have 170. They already have artillery drills to win the game quite often here. They have lots of Lele's left, lots of Guzmas, 2 Ultra Balls. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 2, 10. 3 energy wins them the game. There's lots of ways they can beat us this turn. Regirock's in our prizes, Techno Kid. That certainly wasn't great. Sylveon was a big factor of that game as well.
Do you feel that was inexperience of the deck more than anything?
I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I didn't have a good plan at any point in that game. I was just sort of going through motions, seeing what I could draw into, rather than playing out 6 prizes there. I was more reacting to them rather than setting my own board up.
All up, yeah.
I need to look back at that. I mean, Guardy's not super popular at the moment. I'm not, like, deterred by the fact that I lost to it, but there should definitely be a better way for me to win. I don't know if my attachments were, like, ever right. I know I attached a 2nd strong and got punished by Sylveon attacking me. There's all sorts of weird attachments there. They managed their bench size well, in fairness. Like, I don't think they did any bad play that whole game. When will Joe start
Seems
playing
tricky.
good decks on stream? Lycanroc is one of the best decks in the format. If not Zoroark, then it's a bad deck. Shouldn't you just go aggressively to stop Guardy coming out? I think because Regirock EX was prized, we could never aggressively KO Rolts, which is one of the factors. It shows how important the Regirock is for early game pressure. I know one of the top cut players played 2 Regirock. I think Mahone played 2, right? So maybe having a 2nd Regirock was important. I think one of the big mistakes was getting 2nd Remoraid down. That was an error. It was a turn where I thought that a Guzma play was optimal for them. They decided to take a Rockruff instead of the Octillery, but our hand would have gone nowhere without it, so... Okay, let's think about this all over again, shall we? So the hand size is 3, so we probably don't want to end this turn. Hello, cat. Let's get the cat on show. Oh. Don't run away,
Raking
cat.
those viewers. Oh, listen to that purr.
Pretty sure I don't want to end this turn. I think I just want to Remoraid, Elixir to Rockruff, and fire off a Jet Punch. I mean, we could easily just go Lele Sycamore. Okay, let's keep our options more open, because if they do have the dead hand, we probably want to not just be sat passing on our own side. Fine, fine. People trying to queue into me randomly on ladder. That's just weird. They just want those easy wins, huh? This man's a god starting Mewtwo against Buzz. I mean, Mewtwo's only a huge problem when we commit too many energies, which I'm going to try to not do. Wasted a bloodthirsty eyes, pretty good. I think I want to keep just committing single energies around. Takes this to 60 so I can still KO it the following turn. Okay. We'll just chalk up a Zoroark KO. Oh yeah, cat's gone. Whoops.
Just staring at your microphone.
Viewers went up 300%.
We made it.
We would be able to kill Zoroark if we spread 32 at turn 1. We don't care about the Zoroark, so we can always deal with them. I think it was better to force the Lycanroc to be played. It was better for us. Zoroark's not really the threat. That's the thing we'll finish on. There's no point in us KOing this like now. We can always deal with it later. Plus this 30 is actually really influential for our Dangerous Rogue next turn. Yeah, I think I was definitely in the right there. It's paying off this turn big time. I mean, this is a nice hand. Do I really want to end myself out of it when he only has 4 cards already? I probably don't. We can just Dangerous Rogue.
Danger, danger.
It's fine, Techno Kid. There's always, like, I've done plenty of questionable plays already today. Don't you worry. Hey, Sorola, huh? Lele? Okay. Puzzles. It'd be strange if Joe didn't do questionable things. How would you know it's an OmniPoke stream?
You realised something was up.
This is an easy turn at least. $130, sorry, 120, okay. So this opens up Guzma. If he Guzmas, how likely is he to get another Zoroark? I mean, he kind of has to end this hand as well, right? Now we go Zoroark. I know if he has Guzma energy, he KOs Lycanroc, but we're not scared if he plays Guzma this turn, because our hand is nuts. Well, he had Guzma energy and didn't go for it, so that is a bit sad face emoji. Bit of a what face, really. Yeah, only 10:30. Night is still young. I think me playing Wishiwashi Walls for the first 10 minutes has warped what I'm trying to do with Pokemon cards.
These aren't the right Pokemon cards.
Jack, are you going to Cov on Saturday?
No, I'm moving back to uni on Saturday.
Ah, okay.
Okay. So now...
PTM TV is now hosting. Thanks so much.
Hey, thank you.
What do we want to gust against Bulu? Not a huge amount. I'll just develop Remoraid for now. I always valued the support that Remoraid provides. Always really nice.
Pretty important.
Jet punching early Grubbins is not terrible. Having the Wombo combo multi-switch could be fun. Viper Killer is also hosting, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
You love the questionable gameplay, it reminds you of yourself. Nelso Wow is now following as well. Thank you. It's weird because this deck is so flexible that you need to think about. There's like so many options for turns. It's actually quite a difficult deck to play, which is a bit concerning when I've not put enough hours in. So I don't know if I should play this at the Cup this weekend. I kind of wanted to, but there's a lot of decisions, you know. Don't in a day, and it's only lost to Greninja and Torrent, it's fine. I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of intricate plays. Why would they only ever take one card there? What face? That's a serious what face. And we all know the best play this turn, at least. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Beetle, 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 beetle.
Beetlemon. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Kikabulu, angry face. Sometimes that happens with Kikabulu. Sometimes, just sometimes, Bridgeting with Vikabulu is good.
Every now and again.
What a meme. Open the pack I just run. Its boundaries crossed, man. Does anyone care? What's the best card I can get? Is it Landorus? Is that the most valuable card?
Boundaries Cross is a good set. What are you on about?
True story, but...
Plenty of goodies in Boundaries Crossed.
What's the best card I can get? Full Art Skylar, maybe? Was the Skylar Full Art in that set?
Yeah, the Skylar was Full Art.
Yeah, yeah. Almost a Shaman. Get a Comp Search. Ooh, that would be good. Yeah, good shout on the Comp Search. I always feel like, even though we do play Brooklet Hills, this deck wouldn't hate a Bridget, I don't think. There's so many games where I'm like, well, turn 1 Bridget would be nuts here. It does obviously devalue the Brooklet Hills. Mark, glad you woke up.
Good morning, everyone.
Play around E-Hammers, I guess. I mean, Tapu Lele can bop us. But they don't play many Switch cards, right?
FA Keldeo. Yeah, Keldeo is probably still quite expensive.
How many Switch cards does does Lycanroc play?
I don't know.
I don't think they even... Do they play like one float?
I'd think a float wouldn't surprise me.
I think we just leave it active.
Am I dead or am I alive? I can't tell. Any cards are being played, but he has no cards in deck. I'm alive.
Mark streaming again in 2019.
Welcome back, Mark.
Well, that's a good draw. Huh. How many times have you heard that today?
Welcome back to Drawing with OmniPoke.
So if I Guzma this, then we have 2 draws to hit Strong Energy. If I Guzma one of these, we can then do the 2 draws. Or I could pay retreat, pay retreat, and then we can Lele Sorry, yeah, pay retreat, Lycanroc this up, then Lele to have a lot of draws to hit strong. How good is dealing with this Rockruff? Definitely very, very good.
Well played, Slapjacks. Yeah, I also heard Mark streaming in Yemen 2019. I'm glad I wasn't alone on that.
Well, when you hit it all, what do you do then? Huh?
Is OmniPoke getting a sub button thing soon or what? Hopefully, we won't get ignored this time. But I'm going to look into how long it'd take to get affiliate. Personally, if they just upgrade us if we have earned the other one, then it can't hurt to be affiliates. So I'm going to look into that probably tomorrow afternoon.
Beedlemon.
Does whatever a Beedlemon wants.
Joe Luck FML. I mean, I still had Lele for Sycamore for 7 if I wanted to. It just meant that we held the cards that turn. The 2 cards were good cards, right? But by doing the retreat play, we were being less greedy when I didn't have to be. Why Guzma Octillery when you can Guzma Regirock SMH? I mean, we don't play DC anyway, so 2 is the same as 3 in that regard. And I guess it means if the Octillery is actually stuck, he can deal with it if he wants to, so... Oh wow, nice hand, bro. Multi-switch, best card. Yeah, Kirkham's not happy. Are you free, Luke, to jump on, by the way?
Come on down. Damn it, Joe.
Luke, go and see one of our... Go look at our most recent clip. It's just disgusting.
Tim, can you drop the clip in the chat again, please?
It is absolutely absurd. No excuses. It's absurd.
I'd love to justify it, but honestly, it's absurd.
Bloomin' absurd.
Hmm.
Look at this value right here.
Joe Stacks live on stream.
This is where corner's better than promo. I mean, not really, because he'll evolve out of the Grubbin anyway. Plus, Bulu normally plays a switch rather than a float. Wait, you're watchable for Grubbin. That means you're not playing Bridget either. Should have attached a bench, kept options available. Or should have stayed to the bench? I mean, punished by Field Blower. Oh, you're on your way back, Luke. Cool.
It's blinking cold. It is blinking cold, I'll tell you.
The Regirock means that a Lycanroc on a Grubbin actually makes sense, so we can do the 40-30 and do the same thing we did last time with a Guzma follow-up play. So I think we'll go for that. It would be nice to draw into another card that we can elixir to. I think I will get rid of my own Brooklet just to have more thinning. Don't think I want to commit this energy. Let's go for 2 draws first and see if we can put a Pokemon down instead. Okay, let's do the 40-30 again. It worked last time. We don't have our other Lycanroc in deck, which is worth noting, so we have to use this Guzma if we want to do the double KO.
Top decked energy. Damn.
We really need to hit our Super Rod so our elixirs can be working. I think we still do the Guzma play every time. Pressurize the Grubbin as much as possible. If I do it with this Buzzwole, he has to also hit Choice Band or Fury Belt, so we'll go this route.
Dimitri, not bad, thank you. How are yourself? How are you yourself? How are you yourself? I don't know. It's probably a better way of putting that. I don't know. Play around max push and play around Flintstone.
Yeah, Luke's on his way back. He should be back soon. So we only have like 1 energy in our deck right now because we haven't super odded. Is it still worth getting the trying to high roll an elixir? Only 16 cards left in deck. High rolling 1 elixir means we can respond on this Bulu, and that sounds really good. Okay. Okay, that's deserved. We still have 2 more elixirs to hit next turn.
So that guy's walking home in the cold, where he belongs.
Like, we're not too worried if this booty takes 2 prizes, because it's still a long way back for him to build up more Grubbin. He may go for like Choice Band GX attack. That would probably be the scariest thing he could do this turn. And more Grobbins being put on the bench is always a worry. Blower is fine. What are we both playing for Loughborough? We both haven't super decided yet. How much energy do I play? We play 4 strong, 9 basic fighting, the usual counts.
Regular old 4 strong, 9 basic fighting.
That old chestnut.
Classic.
Doesn't make much sense for us to get the Sudowoodo out. Because he's not going to attack again, right? Maybe we can hit the Super Odds, and then, in which case we can play the Elixir. Okay. There's Rodney. Good card. Let's make our Elixirs good.
Welcome, Rodney.
I don't think I need Rockruff, because again, we won't be losing prizes again, I don't think. Sure, Coco's fine. Some consideration to putting on the other Bulu to set it up for a dangerous rogue, but Field Blower would be a bit annoying. Okay. Good news, everyone.
Sycamore, this man's Sycamored. Wow.
It's pretty good. Sycamore so that we have Guzma for game next turn, I guess.
I guess. Double heads.
So Regirock is super important against Vikabulu. And so are Strong Energies. Both of those are super important. If you can do those double Grobbin plays, it's really big. Super big. Because even when they evolve, they're weak to fighting. So that feels like a pretty good matchup for us. Hey, look, a free Shaman is the first reward. That's whoa. There's more Shamans to get here. Good lord. Let's quickly open that pack. Get ourselves a little comp search real quick.
Easy.
Honey, I'm home. Oh, Blossom.
Yeah.
Furious Fist pack while we're at it.
Hold on a minute. What's in there? Full art Lucario. Don't mind if I do.
Can you add Luke, Jack? Oh no, there's a story behind this card. Jack,
What is it?
Just wait.
Oh god. I'm mid-tournament game and I'm running out of time with Sylvie on. Do you mind doing it?
Oh, okay.
I forgot you get half the time in tournaments. Oh boy. Oh my god, it's a Magnezone.
Do we want to tell people the story behind this
What
card?
story? There's no story behind this.
Yeah, we totally didn't play this card for Nats, both of us.
No.
So me and Jack were both playing. It's funny because it's actually Luke's deck, right?
Yeah.
It was big basics, but
Oh, hey.
all right, Luke.
Look at that card on screen.
Yeah, this is all because of you, Luke. This card right here.
Oh, yes.
So I went to a league, right? And
Yeah.
I saw Luke there. There was only about 5 people there. Everyone was rubbish. Luke turned up 20 minutes late. Classic Kirkham.
Classic.
Never.
He came in to see me with like a 40 card hand playing Empoleon against a random. And I was like, oh, thank God you're here.
Someone I recognise.
That was like one of the first times we like properly talked as well. We played each
Yeah.
other once previously, but like we weren't really like friendly or anything until really that day because you demolished me with big basics Raichu with like the 3 decks
yes.
I had with me. But so when me and Jack started testing it, we were like, I do love it, but the Raichu was always clunking us out. So we wanted more space. We wanted to be as consistent as possible for Nats, right? And we were like, yes, we need Lightning because Yveltal's just come out and it's a good card. Or like, it's not just come out, but it's definitely establishing itself as like the best card around.
Yeah, it was huge.
So we were playing Laser Bank, and we were already playing DCs and Muscle Bands. Was Muscle Band out? Yeah, Muscle Band was out.
Yeah, Muscle Band was out.
So we were hoping to do Electro Balls on Yveltals to try and balance the matchup alongside lasers, and with prior or post damage from a Landorus, you can actually like do decent maths. I tied the 2 Yveltals that I played against, so like it wasn't a total loss. But basically, the Magnezone always needed the support of Muscle Bands and the support of Fury Belts to do anything. So Raichu was definitely more correct. The main reason, so the Magnezone was 1 space, and we were already playing Heavy Ball, which improved the Landorus and the Garbodor. So when you're playing against everything but Yveltal, the deck ran way smoother, which is great.
Yeah.
But
However,
Magnezone wasn't quite good enough against.
No, it was not.
you didn't stop us though, did you?
You didn't ask. Didn't ask
Yeah.
my opinion.
We didn't ask, unfortunately.
And that year, the deck that I played went on to win US Nats.
Yes, it did.
Some
You say
clown
that.
from America net decked it.
Good to see.
Used my licks. Won Nats. Said he'd write a blog article for me, Spelling Hammer blog. And afterwards, he was like, nah. I'll pass. Cheers, mate. What was that?
So yeah, Magnezone. That was the first Nats I played, I think. Yeah, it was. I've only
Yeah, that
played.
was
I've
our
only
first
played in 2 Nats because I commentated the last one. Rip.
Nats were so easily my favourite tournaments when they were around.
I did a fun thing just the other day. I looked at my all-time results and just.
I was doing this too.
I've written it all out on a spreadsheet, Jack. I might add it to the OmniPoke thing just to have both of our all-time results on there.
I've been going back and trying to remember what decks I was playing.
Yeah,
And
I
stuff
did exactly
like
the
that.
same as well.
Yeah.
God, we're so weird. Okay, but yeah.
How'd you find all your all-time results? Is it on Pokemon still?
Yeah.
You can see which
All the years, what tournaments there were, and your placement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
boy.
was me you dead drew against. I'm sorry. I think that's the only way I ever win that matchup.
And then the Druddigan. This is a memory lane pack right here. Druddigan was a key component of my Worlds deck for Banter Box. He was our win condition against Aquabox, which is pretty cool. Because we played Mew, we would copy Revenge to KO a Hooper for 1 energy in D Valley. Or for a DC, we played both. And then you can also Revenge with a Muscle Band to KO a Shaman or a Manaphy, which they always put... Oh no, not a Manaphy, just a Shaman. But they would always Hooper Shaman. They would basically just go Hooper for Shaman, Manaphy Toad. So the win condition against Aquabox for Banter Box was slow grind one Toad and then just revenge. And it worked a lot.
Oh dear.
I'm still convinced I'm still convinced that Banter Box was one of the best decks in day one, even though I did poorly.
Did anyone from UK make it through?
No, but
Joe, you ruined UK. God damn it.
I mean, Alex and Scott were both winning in with similar lists. I think Alex played the same 60 as me. Scott played similar. And I mean, I just got completely beadled by facing 2 frogs and 2 Manetrics. So.
What was Banter Box? Joe, tell them what Banter Box was. Some people don't know.
Oh my god, they don't know. Where's my video?
Oh dear.
Let's get my video up. Let's find Banter Box, shall we? This was my first ever Worlds. Went rogue, as you do.
Yep. I'm going to my Boundaries Cross pack to see what's going down.
Yeah, I'm opening mine now.
Story time with OmniPoke.
Trip down memory lane. Wow, that was terrible.
Yeah, mine was pretty bad.
God damn it, Mashana.
Why can't I find my own video? Very good. God damn it, I have too many other popular decks. It's all the viewers' fault. Right, let's search in my own.
Just got a Geomancy Xerneas off a chest, it's a sign.
It's a sign. It's a sign you got too many.
Oh, Genesect TX out of a normal chest.
How far back does this go? It's an old video, that's for sure. Clean box, Greninja Talonflame. Primal Clash on.
I remember when a couple of weeks or maybe months before Worlds, we all came round to mine. I think even Scott and Seb made the trip up.
Yeah.
We went to the squash club.
Yeah.
And there was like 8 of us just testing for hours.
Banter Box beat everything.
It was doing pretty well.
I even beat Greninja twice, and it's an absolute auto loss.
Gross.
Okay, I found it.
Oh boy.
Oh baby. Trip down memory lane. Where are we? Oops. That one. There we go. Look how dashing I am back then. Okay.
Oh lord.
How come no one played Xerneas Break for Worlds? Was it released?
No one listened to me.
Was it released at that point?
The Worlds 2017, so this last Worlds.
Oh, last Worlds. Yeah. Okay, so Banter Box. Remember, going into Worlds, Night March had just won US Nats. Trev was also hype. Aquabox had won Germany Nationals and was also gaining popularity. So those were the top 3 decks around. And Steam Siege had just been released, so there was the question marks over Volk. There was Talonflame that just come out. The biggest problem for and also in UK Nats it was won by Vespiquen Valplume. So the things I wanted to not lose to were any item lock deck, Night March, and what was the other deck I said? Aquabox, yeah. And this deck did that so well. It did it so well. Oh my god. The hair game in that video. 4-star. Only 4-star. Some Beedle won UK Nats that year. So, man, this deck was so good. Basically, all of my 2016 was me playing Baby Yveltals.
Yep.
All I did in 2016. So, yeah, Oblivion Wing was so key to beating Night March, and so was Pitch Black Spear, especially when you can use Mew to copy Pitch Black Spear as well. with Mews and Yveltals and Baby Yveltals and Druddigon, you like never lost Night March because Pitch Black Spear would net you like the 3 prizes over 2 turns, whereas every other attack is getting you at least 1 prize, and then Druddigon can also take 2. So Night March was like really good as long as you didn't start exactly Yveltal EX. You also had Toad Punch, so like you had so many outs against Night March. Aquabox, we explained that Mew revenging stuff was the win condition. It was also like build a big Yveltal EX or just trap stuff with. Actually, trapping wasn't working against Aquabox, but trapping was how we beat Vileplume Vespiquen. You just trap the Vileplume. So we even tested against a Jolteon list. I remember Tamao testing Jolteon in Vespiquen Vileplume, and we still just did the same thing where you trap the Vileplume, and because it has 130 HP, you could always KO the 1 EX they were building, or you could like set up a Shaman, KO another Shaman, and you had a lot of turns to like do that, which was insane. Plus you had Mew for encounter, so even under item lock you could get the Fright Knight out, so that was sick. And then what else do we have? So Night March, fine. Vileplume was fine, like relatively fine. Trev was obviously like pretty free. We had to put in the Yveltal EX for Trev, really. That was like why that's there over anything else. But looking back at this list, there are some weird counts. Like,
yeah,
only 3 DCE. I know we were on the D Valley Mew hype, but that still feels wrong.
3 DCE.
1 Buddy Buddy was actually like one of the most clutch cards in the deck, even though it looks like really bad. It was like super important in the list, I remember. The 2D Valley was fine because Trev and Night March both played like 3. But yeah, 4 Sycamore, 2N. Trainer
So,
Tail OP.
What I did that year is took this list, made it better, and made day 2.
It wasn't better. It was so much worse. You had such a worse Night March and you still didn't lose to them. So sad.
What did you do, Luke?
You played
I
Darkrai.
put Darkrai in because this deck had no ramp damage. So a lot of high HP stuff sometimes you struggled. Whereas Darkrai, you could have that ramp with elixirs, dark energies and stuff. I only played 2 DCE, I believe, but I had more ramp because I could hit things with higher HP then. Because you gradually build up, you settle with other stuff and build up.
Yeah, Nick, he did lose to you, but you got pretty lucky.
Yeah, you did, you clown.
Nice little top deck skills. Top deck skills activate.
That AZ. I have nightmares.
Nick's the luckiest player I think I've ever played against. That one tournament.
Nah, son.
That one tournament that we both took Tina to. Oh, I remember him digging so hard, and it just
Getting through day 1 of the Worlds that year was awesome, but then day 2 was the most tired I've ever been playing Pokemon. By the end of day 2, I was walking zombie.
Kirkham never sleeps either, so that's saying
no.
Something.
Absolutely dead.
Vesptoad Gardevoir.
Vespi was one of the other like top considerations because Vespi was one of my favourite decks of that year.
Vespi Yveltal. I'm gonna be playing that a lot.
I'm not sure if Chelsea can lose to 0-0. I'm sure that's how it works.
That's a loss, mate. Easy win for us. Should be.
Oh, you wouldn't have seen it in the chat, would you, Joe?
What?
Just the cream chat.
No.
Wolves are holding talks with Barcelona about a deal to bring Andre Gomez to Molineux.
Oh, you're trying so hard.
Hello. You take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dimitri. Connor does snore, but so does Joe. And then you got Charlie, who is the king of the snore.
So does Joe. Where's the evidence?
I actually have a recording.
Oh God!
We don't need to see the evidence, Luke. There's no need for that.
You just asked for it.
Don't bring it up, yeah?
Oh, I got a good photo of you at the wedding. Your face is blurred as anything.
Good.
Joe's snoring.
Hashtag expose Joe. Win, 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 no matter what won. That was life. Life's good, man.
Mike Lamb kicked out Barton because he was snoring.
Oh.
Fun times.
Who is this Barton you speak of? Never heard of him.
This myth.
Carlos Barton is a legend.
So there's an early Guzma on the Wimpod good here, just to deny the first impression. I think
Maybe.
it is.
Let's see why not.
I think I'll elixir to the Rockruff though.
Why is Benji still mod? It makes me uncomfortable. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Benji. He's got it all.
Let's see if he has Grass Energy, Golisopod, Guzma. That's probably his best play this turn. Just Evolve and Armor Press is still pretty good, to be fair.
CB stands for Combustion Blast.
Maybe this Wimpod was the better one to Gust in hindsight. Oh wow, he had nothing.
What do you think the best deck in Expanded is at the moment? I think it's some kind of Zoroark variant.
Yeah. Something with Zoroark in his name.
Something Zoroark. We'll Sycamore away this energy so that we can have strong energy outs as well as Regirock outs to KO this active dude.
Nick, you had no draw supporters left. I was Quaking punching you. You top deck at AZ, the only thing left in your deck that could draw your cards.
Never lucky. I guess we hold this.
Welcome to Stadium. Where'd that go?
Field Blower's a card. Where does this 30 go? 150 on the thing. Sure. No, I'm going to go onto a Zoroark instead. Attack from multiple angles. My laugh sounds like Kika's life.
What does it mean?
Tim knows. Tim knows the score. So you're definitely in for Loughborough now, Jack.
I'm indeed.
Sweet.
People being harsh to Nick.
God damn it, Nick.
I mean, in fairness, Nick, I have used the phrase, "What's the point in ending this man?" against you about like 30 times. So there is that.
Nicky no.
Absolute Nicky no.
He's got it all. A Sklingle.
I'm thinking about going into Lycanroc, but it's probably not right. I think I'll take... I don't even want to take one to thin it. Maybe Regiroc's the thing we thin. No, actually it's Remoraid that goes.
Decisions.
Any of us going to Australia? I'm all registered and booked and everything. I'm there.
Me and Luke will be here streaming, don't you worry, guys.
Oh, yes. I'm off on Wednesday, I think. I was meant to finish early tonight. That clownery never happened.
Absolute clownery.
I'm going in tomorrow on my day off. Shenanigans.
Absolute shenanigans.
Scenery.
I'm not sure if there's a translation for that. That Elixir decision was probably the longest decision I've ever seen you make. Do I? Don't I? Dead.
Rascal. Absolute rascal.
I like naughty boy better. Oh, you naughty boy.
Naughty.
Oh, that is naughty, that. You naughty little treacle.
Treacle.
The Germans are like, what facing right now? The word treacle. Naughty Nicky boy. How will I keep myself entertained for a 20-hour flight? Normally I...
Sleep.
Boringly, I get a load of articles up for my phone. I read a lot of articles. Sleep for a lot of it. I'm actually quite good at sleeping on planes, trains, and travelling in general. So I'll do a lot of that.
Oh, I didn't get a max potion. Whoops.
That's not the top deck you were looking for.
I know. What's up with that?
What is going on? Who are you?
Who are you and what have you done with Joe?
I want to keep the Glycopods in touching distance. Because if he Ace Arolas and doesn't rebench, we would be out of range with Lycanroc without Strong Energy or Regirock support. Trying to keep some essence of pressure up.
He needs to establish. It shows you how important Octillery is to this deck.
Yeah.
When you don't establish it.
Don't know what's going on here.
I know.
Go back to pack openings.
Bedlam in the chat. Bedlam. Sent off my passport this week.
Woo woo woo!
Realised it's actually only 2 weeks on Friday.
Oh,
So, hoping.
I can't believe you've done this again.
Every single tournament.
Why are
we
you
attend.
laughing about it?
Every single tournament we attend.
Literally ridiculous at this point.
I've registered. Well, I'm not
Doesn't
sure
mean
I've
anything if
registered
you're
to
not allowed to
Malmo.
go.
Is Malmo open for registration?
I think it's been open for a while. It's
Oh dear.
it's a thingy one. It's a tournament centre one. So I think they opened it ages ago. It won't be full.
Don't say that. Have you
it might-
registered?
I've got a free ticket.
Ooh. How much is it to register? About $300.
God's sake.
Oh, no, I'm trying to look and it's trying to check me in somewhere.
It's like €35, right?
That's a lot.
Ooh, check you in. It's like checking you out, but in.
Oh yeah.
So I attach, we lose Ultra Ball outs. We still have 3 in the deck. We need Ultra Ball to actually establish some sort of board, so I think we just...
Have you seen Ross's latest video?
No?
Is Volcanion Garbodor the answer to the Metal Pokemon Onslaught?
Brilliant.
No. Spoiler for you, everyone watching. No, it isn't.
How's that noise go, Joe?
Ba-ba-da-da.
No, the one you're doing all weekend. And we're trying to copy badly.
Well, I can't remember because you tried to copy it so badly now that I've actually forgotten the noise.
Do you remember, Jack?
No. You don't.
Oh, clown shoes.
That's not the card you are looking for.
No. There you go.
There we go.
No.
I'm not going to attempt it on stream.
Oh, give it a go.
Can't even do it. I'm like 12.
How could you not do it?
Just a simple.
It's just 3
simple
sounds.
no.
Oh Lord. Tesco is selling leftover Christmas quality street tins for £1.25.
Really? That's a banging deal.
Outrageous.
Absolute bargain buckets.
Don't say we don't give you any good info on this stream, guys. Forget Pokemon. Quality street tins, £1.25.
Might not be any good at that, but
Tesco. Go and get some.
Later, after the stream's finished, go get some.
Yeah.
please, we need your views.
After midnight. Ish.
This deck has been average.
It's too reliant on Octillery.
I'm gonna try.
People
some,
know that.
I'm gonna try some Zoro Lycanroc.
Quality Street is tier Z. Wow. Absolute savage.
That is a statement.
I mean, there's probably a reason why there's loads left and it's £1.25. But
That is still
Tier Z.
That is harsh.
No way I'd call it Tier Z. What is your favourite quality street chocolate?
Toffee, man. Or caramel cake. So tonight, how would you settle on any deck towards Germany yet, Joe?
Lol.
Yep, thought so. What about you, Jack?
I mean, I've been playing Sylveon all night, so...
Whoa there.
Sorry.
That was absolutely rancid.
That isn't a legit response to Sylveon.
On a 12-win streak.
So boring.
Oh, it's so loud.
That is also... What are you've got some antics to explain yourself for, Luke.
Sorry.
Me?
Yeah. That whistle
Why?
absolutely destroyed my ears.
That wasn't me whistling. I literally have not moved.
It wasn't
Sat on
you,
my
though.
bed.
That's the thing. It was definitely you.
What?
Without a doubt, 100% was you.
This just sat on my bed and haven't moved.
Doesn't mean you can't whistle.
Is it like human whistling or just like a random
Human
Wind.
whistling.
No, I meant a robot whistle.
You know what I mean? Like the wind whistling or something.
It came out of your mouth, Luke. There's a hint.
Oh, no. That wasn't me. No.
Wait, you mean one of those human whistles?
One of them.
Or...
Wait, what? No, can't be.
I should be Benji if I get my passport back in time. We know what my family track record and passports are like. So it's going to be touch and go. Yeah, blame Brexit. Todd's here. How you doing, Todd?
Come well.
He's saying Joey needs to be playing crabs. It's the wrong version.
Crabos.
Haven't registered for Malmo, but I'm working on it.
I need to sneeze. Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Queuing up into frogs once we've put Tina promo in.
Imagine that. I find there's a lot of frogs on the ladder at the moment.
Another deck I haven't played all night. Other than Donking one. I don't know whether that was frogs though. I just saw a star. You.
I actually can't find a page for Malmo.
It might not be up then. I just assume they're up because Tournament Centre usually put all of their stuff up at once. But it could well not be up yet. You'll never know.
Amiralin it's called, isn't it? The event.
Yep. All 4 ends used. Excellent. 325 tickets left. Sweet.
You found it?
Benji just put it in the chat.
It's just Todd. Loving it. Well, Rock Throw is an attack, technically.
Mm.
Good old Rock Throw. That's why I can't register. I'm looking at last year's page.
Promoted a Froakie, huh? Interesting.
It's really good if you want to drop early and collect moons on Mario.
Yeah, Benji, I do have a Switch. I've not started Odyssey yet. I'm still working through Zelda. I'm traveling a lot though, so I should be able to start working through them both.
There's time.
Do you think there'll be enough Greninja to warrant playing Promotina in certain decks?
I think if I was going to a cup with this deck, I would play it. Don't know about a bigger event though. Whoops.
Had to end. Oh my goodness me.
Promotina in Bulu.
The best partner for Greninja is currently Nintendo Switch.
So stupid. God's sake.
Yeah, the cricket, I didn't even notice. Just saw Malmo, got excited. Then realised when I couldn't find the register section, it was 2017. Does anyone actually like Greninja? I think even people who play it dislike Greninja. It's gross.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's a deck.
It's a deck.
That's all I've got to say
You're not wrong.
of that.
Keep hold of that gem, folks.
That might be useful one day.
Jack doesn't always come out with wisdom, but when he does...
It's marvellous.
It's my half-hearted way of saying I still quite like it.
It's a deck.
It's a deck. How can you hate on Greninja? It even got top 4 in London. Da, 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 da.
Benji's such a troll. He loves playing devil's advocate, doesn't he?
He does.
It's his favourite position.
Yeah. He likes to poke the bear then run away.
Run away. Run away!
Run away with his switch.
No, it was Todd that made the Switch comment.
Sue Benji there, wasn't it?
Guess both of them did.
No, it's Benji the one who's going to be needing the Nintendo Switch.
That's a
Greninja
bubble.
4 Lotto 4 Evo Soda.
That's upsetting.
Lotto Greninja, you say?
Sounds like a plan. Got 3 trades, no Guzma.
Yeah. Choice pens are a good trade bait, but They're also good if we get hit with N to be played. I mean, you have to remember the Lycanroc only plays 2 physical copies of Guzma, so it's not ridiculous that we didn't hit it.
Have you used any yet?
1. Jeepers creepers.
Oh, he weft.
He missed.
Well played. Is he had enough?
I don't know. Never enough. Oh, dearie me.
That's a whole lot of trays you got going on there.
Michael Owen level analysis. Excellent.
He's the king of analysis.
He's just the king. Bye. Can I show my list of Lycanroc Zoroark? Sure. I mean, I literally just threw it together. I took Prams, cut 1 Rockruff for the Mewtwo, and I cut what do you call it? Lotto for Tina. That's it. Still umming and ahhing about counts. It's weird that you, like, reduce your Guzma count to increase your Lycanroc count. I know they do the same thing, but I think gusting is still super important. I may even cut Mallow for a 3rd Guzma, just because you want to be going hard. Maybe even cut for a 2nd Acerola. Because Acerola can, like, semi-act as Guzma if you can pick up Lycanrocs also. I don't know. Just a starting point for now. Sort those Rockruffs out. They're hard to trade for, Budukast, you know. Annoyingly, when I was doing the trade thing, they all came up like that. And it's triggering, I know. But
3 different ones.
Volt Garb with a 2-2 Barbaracle line is the play. Can't believe Ross made a video about Barbaracle the other day. Like, is this the best kept secret in Pokemon? No. No, it's bloody not.
No.
Let's have a think. That's right, no. It's bloody
Yes.
not Barbaracle.
That's a stadium special energy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're
It's
a
only
hater,
your
bro.
stadium.
Where do you think Glyspod Zoroark falls currently? Top tier. Still potentially best deck. Joint best deck with other Zoroark variants. Well, Lycanroc. I think they're both the best. Like, they're equally the best deck in format. Barbeetle, cool. Close enough, Nick. May as well be called that. How do we win Persimmon, huh?
It's great difficulty.
In before it turns out the Barbaracle is the best kept secret. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Thing is, it's not a secret. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it's not good.
Knows it, and
There
everything
aren't-
knows it.
There aren't secrets anymore in Pokemon.
Whoa there. Go that far, Joe.
I mean...
Mega Mewtwo Clawitzer.
Here we go.
Proving my point.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You surprised me.
This is news.
Tell me more.
Why isn't this just the best deck in format for Simeon?
So many reasons.
With one Reshiram for good measure.
Brilliant.
Problem solved. Life's mystery sorted.
Where was the problem in the first place?
Exactly.
New meta breaker for Australia, calling it now. Tor, don't play Bob Barracle just to spite me, please.
Dimitri, why did you take the time to write that out?
That should definitely be a Cards Against Humanity thing, though.
Oh,
yes. Quiplash.
Yes.
Get it on.
Get it on.
First loss was Sylveon.
What against?
Guardy.
Guardy?
Is it time for Choice Bank Kui Sad Face? And Stretcher and DC. It's a lot. They probably can't do all those things.
You've got to know what to do out. It's not happening. In before.
Could you fit that all onto one card? We'll use small text. You do get blank cards in Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah. Took them together.
Skylar.
Does this play any Buzzwole?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, not at the moment. Does sound good though.
Tech free.
It's a good card.
I might end up. Wait, have you got any, Luke?
Any what?
Buzzwoles.
No, but I've got Tamales.
Uh-oh, Tor's saying he's going to try the hardest in his life. Uh-oh. Everyone be on your toes.
Gauntlet's been laid.
So if we ace a roller... and Gust in the same turn, it could be pretty good. Try and target down his Remoraid. It's just that we're playing sort of like continuing to be in top deck mode.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you're progressing your game state much here.
But I need these energies, right? The attack on Lele is never right. I guess I could try and dig for DCE, pay retreat into a Zoroark, and then do the Gust and KO the Remoraid. That could be best. Okay, let's go down that route.
Towards on 800 games. That's mental. Have you already reached the Getsus at the end of the ladder tour?
He's got 2. 2 different accounts. Got them both. So I didn't know Gets This was the final thing. I haven't got that to the final page yet.
Oh no, it's on the front page. It's next to the Shaman. You can see what the EX is and the that is.
You are correct.
Retreating into Zoroark's not even right. I should just attack with this guy.
The new set isn't legal. Be Lucas for Australia. It's legal like 2 weeks later. Taught us 3 PTGO accounts. Wow. How many of those? How far on the ladder are all of those? Are you at the 2,000 mark already on all 3 of them? I only reset like a couple of days ago.
Why do you have 3 accounts? Do you play 3 games at once? That's just like no way.
Madness.
I misplay with 1. How can you play with 3 games at once? Or do you just like float between different accounts because other people share them?
Ban.
Ban him.
Playing the game too much, ban.
You play the game too much. You've done too well. Gotta ban you. Sorry.
Keeping decks secret. Oh, that's why he has different accounts.
I would imagine so.
Oh, I get it. So
not
when someone comes up against Tord Reklev, they see what you're playing and they're like, "Oh, that's Tord Reklev."
Mm.
Whereas if you're just Dirty Boy 19,
Little Jimmy,
the little Jimmy, the little Jimmy 42.
They see Joe Bernard, they're like, "Wait a minute,
hold on."
Should definitely not play the deck that he's playing.
Little Jimmy's mum. This gotta be told.
Little Jimmy's mum.
Mum.
Mummy. Mummy Jim Jam.
Excuse me.
Little Jimmy 133.
Good old little Jimmy. What a lad. I think we have to convince someone that little Jimmy is actually real.
He is.
We did it!
We did it! Achievement unlocked.
He was in his old stream earlier.
Little Jimmy. You said little Jimmy on the stream. He's like the celebrity.
The choice band only really makes sense on the Lycanroc, but I also want to hit Floatstone.
Little Jimmy beat me in London. 15-year-old Danish guy.
This feels kind of fine. It's a slow turn from us. It feels kind of fine. The alternative was like pay retreat, attack with the Mewtwo. But I think with the E-Hammer in hand anyway, it doesn't matter too much that we don't take the prize here. One of his DCEs in the thing makes it pretty hard. Let's see what you got off the 3-card hand. Cuck.
Counter catcher.
Bankakui kills Lele. Yeah, I guess that's true as well.
You can't ever Guzma and Lele in the same Guzma and Kakui in the same turn though. He doesn't attack with Lele.
Lycanroc.
Oh wait, that's a card. Yeah. Mm.
Hold on a minute.
I'm going back to Sylveon.
I think I still want to get more Zoroarks out for end proofing. I guess I
What
could
are you
take
gonna play
another
this weekend?
puzzle.
Luke?
Grab some.
What was that, sorry?
DCs.
Couldn't hear Joe talks too loud with his new mic. Drowns us out.
What do you think you're going to play this weekend?
Ah, that is a good question. Might have to bring back Pink Deer Boys.
Pink Deer Boys. Oh, Deer Boys, you mean?
Oh dear. Yeah, I might have to bring back Xerneas. See how it goes.
I mean, you don't have to.
No one.
No
Trust
one is-
me, no one is forcing you.
No one's making you.
But they told me to.
What, you're in a demons?
Yep.
Dimitri. Are you going to make the leap? Come on, make the leap that mankind has never done. Come on. Oh, you absolute wuss. Come on in.
Xerneas has been picking up some results in cups over in the States.
Everywhere, mate. It's been doing it in the UK as well.
Has it? It's been cropping up.
Demi's on the meme hype today. Jeez.
He's had a shandy.
All sorts of memery.
Maverick Saber.
The question in Xerneas is E-hammer or no E-hammer?
Oh, there she is. Hello. Energy Lotto OP. Ah, they missed. Well, I guess it's 1 out of in a 30-card deck. It's like Sycamoring and missing though, basically. It's actually worse than Sycamore miss because they also end 3 cards. It's like a 10-card dig miss. Whoops. Ooh, loud cat.
Whoa.
Rubbing his face on it as well.
Going for it.
Mark your territory. It's got to be done. Hello.
I'm going downstairs. I wonder if his competition's around or if he's upstairs. Where's Mango?
His competition.
Kitties.
Streamcat.
OmniCat.
OmniCat.
What are you
I've
doing?
been trying. Who?
The cat, not you.
I was like, what have I done now?
Kitty.
I've been trying out some more clown decks, Joe. You like it?
Yeah.
Darkrai Dragonair with Zoroark Jaw Engine.
Jesus Christ, why?
I think why not? Is the only response I can give. Yeah, it's bad. The amount of times I got to 180 when there was like a 210 HP Pokemon, just like, oh, Beetle.
Attack. Attack of the cat. Brr. You little cheeky monkey. Cat. Showing off its butt. That's great. Let's cover that up with a tail, if I can. Oh, it's too active. Stop rubbing your face all over the... What are you doing? I've got important paperwork here, cat.
We're going to get censored, Joe, if you don't get that cat out of there.
Stop attacking my
PG-18.
paper. She's already... Oh my god. God, you're so needy, cat. So needy. Can I sit on my lap? No, you don't. You just want stroking in the face.
What's the face stroking?
Get off my water. No. No. Cat.
It's the car again. loud.
He likes a water bottle boop as well. Boop. You filthy animal.
I was looking at some deck results. Someone's posted, apparently there's a cup on Sunday at Beanie Games up north.
Up to north?
Up to north. Metagross Solgaleo got to the final.
Excellent.
But somehow lost to Glycerpod Zoroark.
Well, if you don't get the Solgaleo out...
Sad face.
It's not really sad face, because it's a Exodia deck.
Exodia.
So is it official the other Solgaleo's not until after Worlds?
I don't know. Oh,
think
cat's
so.
back. As soon as I move the mic, cat's back. Look at that little... Stay there. Great for the views.
Oh, look at it.
Has a dilemma with the cat's been sorted, Joe?
No.
No.
We've not found a
Still
place for
ongoing.
them yet. Like, my dad's still adamant that, like, if we can find someone who wants them, we probably will still let them have them, but it just doesn't look like
You're
we
hearing
have
that,
anyone
cats?
who wants them. I mean, I'm super attached to them now, and, like, so is my mum, but I don't know. I think it's going to be one of those things where nothing happens for 2 weeks, and then it's like, well, they're kind of ours now.
Yeah.
But my dad's like actively not even looking at them, like not acknowledging them at all. Just like
These do not exist.
You don't belong here. So I don't know.
Keep them.
I mean, I'm on board.
Yeah.
She's definitely not allergic to cats anymore.
No,
Gone.
I'm fine. I mean, I'm always coughing, but that's not because of the cats.
This is what we find out in 2 weeks. It just comes out a huge rash and can't go to Australia. Bedbound.
It was never a rash with cats. It was just triggering asthma, basically.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Triggered. Right, how does this deck ever beat Sylveon?
It's great difficulty.
Any tips, Jack? Any ideas?
Nah.
Nah.
It's a struggle. Save a Rockruff.
Save a Rockruff.
Unless you know they're not playing. Okay. Yeah, hold that hand. Correct decision.
Just went to sudden death on PTGA. Oh, that's sick. Does like the game board change or anything? I'd love it to get like psychedelic and red and like
Flames come
everywhere.
outside. It's on.
And the Super Smash Bros. Sudden death comes on the screen.
Da, 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 da. Asthma. Of all the things you're crap at breathing.
Yeah.
Damn it, cats.
Energy denial decks can't deny your energy if you don't have any.
Aha!
You found the weakness.
We got him now.
I think in general it's pretty hard for you though.
One thing I've been testing a bit of straight Buzzwole with. I'm playing one Energy Keeper carbing.
Where's the D in the word Buzzwole?
It's a magic D.
Brilliant.
Silent D.
Your D is silent.
God.
Brilliant. Energy Keeper carbing is literally like Troll. One-shot super.
Plea can't be right there. There's no way that Plea's right there.
Nope.
There's just no way.
The only time I've ever used Please is in stage 2s.
What are energy cards?
Scoop them up, Joe.
The fact that he plead against me gives me hope, because it makes me think he was not playing perfectly. Cat, stop attacking my computer. I need that.
I need that. Stream just dies.
Cat. Oh, that's fine. He's just booping it.
Boop.
She. God's sake. Why did my brother call a female cat Mr. Mr. Pooperson? Sylveon face its only beatable matchup. It's found a pen. Right, energy cards whenever you're ready. Haha! We did a thing. Q is probably worth playing to try and get a bit more out of delinquent range. Should have a stream of just my cat doing stuff. Yeah, probably more entertaining. Cat's just playing with a pen. Just loving it. Bloody loving it. I've had an average week of wins losses. Yeah, it's not been great. Wishiwashi was unbeaten.
Da-da-da. What does that tell you, Joe?
Tells you have a good deck.
That's right. It's the play for this weekend.
Must be. Yeah, there's no point in us playing out that matchup. So, Lycanroc still going fairly strong. I need to look back at that Gardevoir matchup for certain. That was one where I didn't play very well. Another loss was when we didn't develop artillery. I can't remember any other losses. I need to look back. I normally write the notes up afterwards. What else did we play? Zoroark, Lycanroc, just for a little bit. And Wishiwashi. Oh boy, I really hope my Zerkatrees come in time to have some fun this weekend.
How many have you bought?
12.
2.
12.
But yeah, that's
Free
it,
play,
guys. Let me open some packs, actually. Bored.
Yes.
I found like a whole stack of codes for Crimson Invasion. I have a load of them.
Yeah, I've got a load of codes sitting here that I want to put in before moving back to uni, so I can leave them here if they're not real.
2 Guardians Rising packs. That's 2 bloody Tapu Leles there. Yeah, I still don't know what's good right now. I'm definitely not competent enough with Buzzwole yet, I don't think. Who knows? Maybe it's worth just dedicating more time into it.
Mad Captain's promoting today's highlight.
Let's get some shamans. Actually, shamans aren't even valuable anymore because of this ladder.
Oh.
Whoops. Let's get some golden card. Oh, 2 Shedinjas. Value. Okay, that'll do it for this week's stream, guys. See you in Loughborough for those who are attending. And it's then, after that, it's Cardiff on a double cup weekend. Cardiff on the Saturday. And where are we on the Sunday? I keep forgetting.
It's Reading. I've actually spoke to Nilo earlier about that, so we're in. We're good.
Do we have to prepay or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got space. We just need to sort that out.
Okay, cool. What time do they normally? They normally reg between 9 and 10, I think, right?
Something along those lines.
I'll have a look. But yeah, so we got 3 League Cups in the next 2 weeks, just before Leipzig. So hopefully that'll clear things up, and we'll see what's good. So yeah, see you soon, guys. On Friday, I'm going to be doing top 10 for Expanded. Tonight, I need to still make a video about... I think I'm doing an Empoleon list, because I'm not quite ready on Glaceon just yet. I want to have a few test hands with it to see what's best. And on Thursday, there'll be another new deck. Maybe a Rangaroo Look-a-Lock for a fun one. Who knows? But yeah. That'll be it for today, and we'll be back on Monday for the stream.
We shall.
See you, everyone.
Bye.